I be trapping in my feather and my TP. Yeah, East Band, Cherokee Key. From the Antioch, we a trapping up, cause that's who we be. Yeah, I ain't come here on no ship. Turtle Island, where I come from, where they grow tobacco and they learn to grow the cone from. Smiling in our face, we took them in and then they crossed us. Flipped the history and our identity was lost, bruh. Yeah, we did some research and we found out they was lying. They was programming our kind we should have seen, but we was blind. But I know just who I am, and I know just who I ain't. I ain't get no reparations to cash out up in the bank, yeah.
You are now listening to ethnographic researcher Dane Calloway.
I want y'all to check out somebody named Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway?
Look into Dane Calloway.
I'ma tell the truth and nothing but it, even if it's out of my constructed budget.
On I'm Just Here to Make You Think Radio.
Man, I'm so excited. I had to get up on here and talk to you guys personally, because today I decided to speak with people that were calling in on my 800 number line. Usually my team will answer that, but today I decided to pick up a few of them and, have some conversations with people just to see, what's going on. And man, I'm just smiling from ear to ear, meeting people offline, talking to people offline. And man, it gives me a great sense of joy to tell me to keep going. I'm doing the right thing. I'm changing people's lives. And I can't thank y'all enough, man. From my heart to yours, I really mean this. And I really put my all into my work, man. And I love the encouraging messages that everybody's sharing. Hey, Dane, keep going. You're doing your thing. I'm learning a lot from you. My children are watching you. I'm hearing it all, man. And I appreciate it all. It's a beautiful thing. People telling me their journeys and stuff like that, what they went through. And man, based off of you, Dane, I did this, I did that. And I was like, man, keep in mind, I told you I'm doing this work for our future generations. I was just hoping that it started clinging on to people right now in this generation. But a lot of the backlash that I was receiving are from people that are, late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It's not all of them, but I'm just letting you guys know that the majority of the backlash are from people that are much older than me. And, they have been indoctrinated and they can't grasp the fact that I'm telling them, look, we all have been lied to. Now that I think about that, I want you guys to notice that pattern. Anytime somebody talks bad about me or bashing my name, he this and that, they never, ever, ever show any information where, they have done research. Not no quick and easy Google search, not no, oh, here it is on Wikipedia. I'm talking about something that matches up with what I did, with what has documents and records and primary sources. That's going to prove what their belief is, whatever their theory is, and disapprove what I proved, with my evidence. You're not going to catch that. I want y'all to notice that pattern. Like, for example, people out there still, they got mad because I basically debunked Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner. And I said, listen, look at the evidence that I'm presenting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying that just to be saying it, just for clickbait or something like that. That's not what this is about. Anybody that watched those videos or anybody that purchased the book, by the way, my wife and I made a book about this called False Heroes and False Hopes. You see that I presented evidence that debunks them, that proves that they are both fictional characters, top to bottom. And you know what people will do? He said they not real. We can't believe them. They got people that's related to them. I mean, anybody is going to state that they're related to somebody just to make themselves feel good, but they won't ever be able to prove it. And I said that, matter of fact, during the live stream. I can't remember if I said that in the book, but I definitely said that during the live stream. It was like 4 videos I created, and one of them was a live stream. And I said then, I'm going to prove to you why, and proved it on camera. And I said, let it be known, if anybody state that they're related, you know better now. I showed you the records. So it's people out there saying they related to Harriet, they related to Nat. They're lying. They're straight up lying. And I proved how. I proved why. I gave people the what, when, where, how, the why. I gave them everything. And they bashing me instead of bashing the people that actually gave them that story, that actually gave them that lie. Listen, I know my age says that I'm young, but not my works, not my mind, not my heart, not my soul, not my spirit, not my intentions, not the way that I speak, not the way that I act, not the work that I present, not the documentaries I produced, not the books that I have published, not the audios that I have published. None of that says that I'm young, meaning young in the mindset, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Age is nothing but a number. Respect is earned. And you may not respect, some of y'all may not respect me now, but later on down the line, I'm telling you, people are going to be coming back to my information. Mark my word, all my works is going to be brought up. And that's the reason why I'm putting out way more books, way more movies, is I know this information is going to pop up to the forefront. I already had teachers coming to me, professors, anthropologists, asking to borrow my work, asking to borrow my research, and gave me credit. There's people out there, authors out there right now that have me inside of their book. See, keep in mind, I told you, and I said it multiple times, that, hey, we're just getting started because we have a lot of work to do due to how our people have been indoctrinated purposely so they won't know who they are. And the reason why is so many reasons, and one of them is so you won't know who you are, so you won't come after the people, or the organization rather, that took your identities from you, because they took more than just your identities from you. And see, this is the reason why I'm trying to get that through your thick skull. The people that inflicted the most hurt on our people, you gonna turn right around and ask them for a handout? You're asking for a handout. Keep that in mind. All those marching, and that was in the past. What are you doing now? Oh, creating a hashtag? Wearing shirts with the hashtag on it? Oh, we need politicians here, politicians there that look like you and I, and nothing is changing. When is it going to click that they're not for you? When is it going to click? The government wasn't made for you, for our people that look like you and I. No, this government that we see in place right now copied that script from our ancestors. The only way things are going to change is if we make them change for ourselves. Yeah, it's a lot of people that owe us, especially the government, okay? But what, you gonna wait around until that check come? Because how long are you willing to wait for a check? Or you trying to do something about it now? See, look, to go back to what I was saying, I'm just so happy that people are changing. And they changing based off of the information that I present everywhere. And I'm very thankful that people are taking it serious and actually listening to what I'm saying and going out of their way, really, to go do the research for themselves. Because that stops the indoctrination process right there. What stops it, let me tell you, what stops the indoctrination process is for you to start questioning everything. Once you begin to do that, you knocking out two birds with one stone. You doing yourself a favor. All those blessings that you are praying for and you want to happen, you could bring into your reality based off of asking the right questions. I know you like, what you mean by that, Dane? I told you that the quality of your life is based on the quality of the questions you ask. Listen to that. The quality of your life is based on the quality of the questions you ask. You got to ask the right questions, even to yourself. If you got to question yourself, make sure it's to a point where it's getting to a positive solution. Like, for example, why do I think I'm black when I know for a fact that my skin complexion is different shades of the color brown? Ask yourself questions like that. You know, why are we agreeing to being called a color and nobody else isn't? Everybody else is ranging from European to African to whatever. But we label ourselves black? Am I okay with that? Why am I okay with that? And then people like me, Dane Calloway, showed you when that term was implemented and you turn your nose up at that. Nah, because that's the thing now. We gonna continue to say black. We done turned it around. Turned it around into what? When you still asking for reparations, you still demanding social justice, you still demanding, come on, what you turn it around to? Where's the results? Let's be for real. But once again, I'm thankful that people like you are out there listening to me. Regardless if you disagree with me or not, you know that sooner or later, things are going to change for the better. And I'm going to be the one to say, I told you so. I told you. Okay? It's almost like I'm the outsider because everybody latching on to them 40, 50, 60-year-old stuff, and actually their information is 40, 50, 60 years old and not getting our communities nowhere. It's the same old, same old. Go back and look at them. They repeating it every year. Same old, same old. It's in a cycle, and you falling for it. But yet I'm bringing new information to you. It's not new to me. It's old. It's old to other people also that have done their own research. And I tell you, don't believe me. You can actually write everything down and check it for yourself. Stop using Google. Start asking your elders or your family members. I've been saying this. You know what? Because when I turn up and start taking it to another level with this research and this information and put it on my channel, you know what those people gonna do? They'll be like, "Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. He this, he that." They're gonna be writing stuff down so they can talk about it. So they can talk about it. I was the first person that came out and said that Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner was not real. They're fictional characters, right? Sooner or later, you're gonna find out they weren't real. If you want to know right now, my evidence is out there. But sooner or later, it's gonna pop up. Watch. Watch. And look, and they can't say that I wasn't the first person to say it because I published the book. It's published, copyrighted. Okay? You can't take it. You can't say it's yours. I've been did this. And that's why I say, you know what? All the information I've been talking about, I'm putting them out as books, publishing them. Okay? Movies too. Because there ain't gonna be no, I said this, I said that. Nah, I did the research. I remember somebody tried to latch on to my research with my Bill Cosby movie. And they started doing the little tweets, acting like they was doing research, copying my research, okay? And I did a full-fledged movie, and by the way, it's gonna come out again. I'm gonna put it out differently. We gonna do everything different. So those of you that, be like, "Dang, that person's talking about you." Don't worry about it. Let them talk about me. Okay, it's people that talk about me in a good light, but since you focused on those that's talking about me in a bad light, that's fine. Just let them talk about me. They'll get around it, and if they don't, oh well, they stuck within their own mindset that's being controlled by somebody that they have no clue about. They much rather let strangers control them. I'm not for that. I don't need them anyway. Keep in mind, we only need 13%, but those 13% gotta know how to control their own mindset. They got to be on a whole nother level. So I'm not going to wrap y'all up. We're going to go live here shortly. So be looking out for that. I'll see you all soon. I'm Dane Calloway. You know what I'm here to do. I'm just here to make you think.